Well, the year has literally flown by for our next guest. He spent 7 months and 12,000 kilometres flying in a motorised parachute right around Australia. Jerry Farsoun took to the skies earlier this year to raise awareness of depression.
Now, he did it because of his own battle with the illness, which almost claimed his life. Well, Jerry has just landed in St Kilda in Melbourne, and he joins us along with his good buddy and big supporter broadcaster Darren Hinch. Good morning to you both. Thanks for joining us. Now, Jerry, congratulations on your world's first voyage. What have you achieved out of it, do you think, when you look back?
Oh, I've achieved some amazing views. I don't think I'll ever get to see them again except through my photos and vision. But what I've also been able to achieve is a massive amount of sense of achievement by having people call the suicide callback service, which is what I set out to do, and that was to raise awareness of depression with emphasis on suicide. So I can go to sleep at night knowing that, you know, there are people out there that are possibly alive or living a little bit better because of my little plight.
Darren, you were there
he's being a bit modest there with his little flight, 12,000 Ks. And look, there's this gadget here. When he took off back in Easter of this year, I referred to it as a motor mile with a beach umbrella on the top. I didn't think he'd make it. Didn't think he'd make it, Koshy, but he did it. And one-man band, no support group, just Jerry in this contraption all around Australia. I think it's I'm a great sceptic, but I thought it was a fantastic effort what he's done, and the awareness for people with depression, the fact he's depressed himself, and he's standing here today, having come in over the water, landed today. I'm so proud of him.
I wasn't totally alone. I had the support of the Lions Club, which have been absolutely fantastic. If it wasn't for the Coast Guard, I wouldn't have made it across that bay there because I'm actually scared of water. Don't tell anybody. But the Lions Club, since I got on board with the Lions Club, and they got on board with me since Perth, they have been instrumental, and they're going to help us raise funds for a suicide callback counsellor. So I've been, in terms of the flight planning and the work, completely and utterly alone, but in the towns I've been getting a bed and a feed and some fuel from the Lions Clubs along the south coast of Australia.
And Darren, it's really important because here, Jerry is a bloke's bloke, isn't he? And all of us blokes are buffheads when it comes to recognising depression and things like that. And for him to spread the message, I think is really important, isn't it?
It is indeed, because of my generation. We grew up with people who say, you know, you're feeling a bit down, you'll get over it. You know, get on with your life, just do it. No, we never sought help. Nobody seeks help. And Jerry put his hand up and said, well, you know, I'm in trouble, and he did it, and he went to the service, and it is good because it's ordinary knockabout blokes in tough times. As he mentioned back in March, you know, especially in country Victoria, country Australia, with the drought, with people's mortgage problems, financial problems, and guys just putting their hand up and saying, hey, there are people out there who can help me. And I think it's a brilliant cause what he's done.
There are still people out there that still think, you know, you should just get over it. It was quite amazing. There are still some out there, and they're quite strong in their beliefs, but there are people that will walk up to me in the street and say thank you so much for helping raise awareness about it, because they just had a 17-year-old girl attempt suicide 5 times. She goes, my dad said to suck it up. I said, well, tell them to get over a headache. You can't get over depression. You've got to work through it. And the suicide callback service and the crisis support service have been fantastic. Just give someone a call.
Mate, congratulations. It is just a wonderful thing that you've done. And to you and Darren, thanks for joining us today. And hopefully coming on the show, it helps spread the message as well. Good on you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
It is.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
He's done a great job.
Yeah, exactly.
Upseat on the morning show.
Welcome back. And a former sufferer of severe depression has completed a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Jerry Farsoun touched down in St Kilda after becoming the first person to circumnavigate mainland Australia in a parachute. The 38-year-old was greeted by a group of supporters, including broadcaster Darren Hinch.
Thanks, Jerry. The point that I'm making is that if you believe that you can't recover, you can't get help, you can't feel good, you can't feel fantastic, you can't recover from depression, you're wrong.
It took 7 months to cover the 12,000-kilometre journey. And he would have had a few windy problems on Saturday had he been up there then. Let's see if we've got any problems coming our way. Here's Mike.
Thank you, Paul. Finally tonight, one man's flight from depression has written a new page in Australian aviation history. Last year, Jerry Farsoun wanted to give up on life, but today he completed a solo circumnavigation of Australia in a motorised parachute.
I feel good, I feel great, I feel all the good things that you should feel when you circumnavigate the continent, especially when many people said to you, it can't be done.
In a 7-month mission to raise awareness about depression, he's travelled more than 12,000 kilometres and stopped at 95 towns. His message is simple.
It does feel like you're alone, and you might feel stupid if you ask for help. As soon as you ask for help, all of a sudden, literally the whole world comes to your aid, and I've proven that.
He now plans to fly to Japan, this time as a passenger on a commercial plane. And sorry about the loss of our pictures there. Now, before we go, here again are tonight's main story.